This is the biggest game of the season.
Every single game for us now is huge.
There's 12 games left and 5 of those are against the top 6. And we've made a massive signing.
Well, you've seen a little bit about me.
What a finish from the absolute giant of a substitute who goes by the name of Shaney Bergin.
I'm aggressive, I'm a bully.
Position?
Centre forward.
Age?
28, even though I look young.
What?
That's his mindset.
What's your favourite number? 4. I knew it, that's why I came to talk to you. Because you're going to tell the people.
The VX3 have a massive sale on. Right now there's 44% off on all hashtag shirts.
Go and cop your merch.
Yes, sir.
So for today's match, this is the 11 Devs is sending out to hopefully get 3 big points. Jack Giddins in between the sticks, Jason Ring, Nathan Wilson, Ramel Aarons-Royal and Nathan Smith are the same back 4 that started the last game, and they start again today. Matty Waldridge is back from injury and he starts alongside the captain Max Cornhill, with Luke Mayparrott playing slightly deeper today in front of those two. Praise Ogbebo, after forgetting his metal studs on Saturday, is back today on 3G. And he starts on the right-hand side. Evans Kouassi, the man in form at the moment, and both the assists and the goals, starts on the left. And the new man, 6'5", Shaney Bergin, starts up top. On the bench, that leaves goal scorer from Saturday's 3-2 defeat, Jaden Brissett. Jermaine Anderson is back from injury as well, and he's on the bench alongside Adi Shikombi, Josh Rasoke and Ben Wells. And the Tags have only beaten today's opposition Carshalton once in the very first meeting back in September 2023, a 1-0 win. Since then, there's been 2 2-2 draws and 2 1-0 wins for Carshalton. But today, the boys hoping to change that, but they'll have to stop the likes of Fabio Saraiva, the skipper, a left-footed Portuguese midfielder that's, in my opinion, certainly their best player. Spent a couple of seasons with Woking in the National League before spells at Merstham, Leatherhead and Chatham before joining the Robins in 2024. One name that you'll recognise, played against us already this season, Chris Dixon, part of Horsham's Isthmian Premier League title-winning team last season. Scored 21 goals en route to that, and even won the FA Trophy in 2021. And as well as representing Ghana on the international stage, formerly of Charlton Athletic and Hornchurch, where he won the FA Trophy in 2021 with Saka San and Sam Higgins. It's another team in desperate need of a win, without one in their last 12 fixtures, despite having led 8 of them. The Tags, meanwhile, only 2 wins in the last 10 in the league. But with players returning from injury, a new addition of Shaney Bergin, and a lot on the line, we'll be hoping the boys can get the job done.
We need to bring everything today. We need to bring everything we've got, and we need to get to. People need to start playing, earning, keeping their shirts, and we need to start getting wins. Yeah, and I don't care who we're playing. You know, every single game for us now is huge, all right? And we've got to treat it like it's our last. Yeah. So let's go out there and give absolutely everything and get ourselves going. Joe, let's go. Come on.
And the rest whistle gets us underway for what is a huge match in the 25-26 season. 16th and 17th in the league table, 19th and 20th in the form guide. Let's see who comes out on top. But it is a huge day for both clubs.
Max was in acres there for the quick throw, but Ringo wants to go long as he had quite a few foul throws last week, didn't he? Although, were they unfair foul throws for you?
Very much unfair foul throws, in my opinion, as it's flicked on, and I'm sure we'll get plenty of opportunity to throw the ball in towards the box today, as Bergin looks to flick it on for Mayparrott. These two know each other very well from their time at Woodford, of course.
Just funny how Joe Keefe was like, let's use it as a weapon today. Every throw-in to the point where they took him off him at the end, didn't they? Yeah, what a glow-up for Shaney and Luke, by the way. Multiple levels higher now, playing together.
And here is that man, Bergin. Outside of him is Kouassi. Kouassi with the left foot into the box. It's cut out well by the Carshalton defenders. But a little glimpse there of what they can do. Bergin wins the header. Reed hooks it high, but Cornhill then wins the secondary ball, as does Bergin. Praise Ogbebo puts a foot in there, and Atawologan goes down. Wins the free kick. I don't know if there was actually that much contact between the two. But Praise Ogbebo has gone into the book very early doors here. Looks again for the channel run of Reed. It's Aarons-Royal that wins the header, though. Deft touch there. Behind him before the through ball, looking for Nzuzi there. Well watched by Jason Ring, and then Jack Giddins off his line to collect. Looking to get us going quickly with the sidewinder out towards Luke Mayparrott. Does win the flick well. Praise Ogbebo, first time around the corner. And Luke Mayparrott's ball into the box there. Almost finding his former Woodford teammate of Shaney Bergin before it goes behind for a goal kick, but a beautiful move there, and a first time ball from Luke Mayparrott that was almost on a sixpence.
Yeah, lovely bit of work from Luke and Praise there. It's a hard one for Cheney to get his foot around, but if he had of, it would have been a lovely way to introduce yourself to the tags, my son.
Good. Good. Really good.
Oh! He tried to control it.
Ogbebo, arm up, delivers towards the near post. Stickson that heads away. Kwasi underneath it, does win it. Before it's smashed away over the halfway line. Ring watches that well, but it's only down to number 4.
Back post needs to be watched as well. Rommel getting back.
Dapo.
He's got a couple though, Rommel. Get Nathan in. There we go. That's a foul.
Don't need it though, because Waldry just picked it up in the middle of the park. Great play from him, and Evans Kouassi already scored against Carshalton this season. Can he do it again here? Atawologun watches him closely and puts a good foot in. Kouassi still with possession though. Looking to dink it in towards where Praise Ogbebo is there. Heads it down into the ground, not the cleanest of connections. And the chance goes begging.
Because the quick pass to Cheney was onto his right side. Evs didn't take it, then Cheney's come on the inside for it. He's offside here. Cheney's come on the inside looking for it to almost create space for Evs to take it wide. And obviously he's so good at holding onto the ball, Evs, even when he's looked like he'd overcooked it, he's still got a very good cross in, and obviously Praise probably not the one you wanted to fall to there. Didn't have much power on the ball, difficult to generate any. Not bad sign though.
Ogbebo back to Ring. He looks for the channel ball with Bergin racing away behind. So Ogbebo that's picked it up. Great moves from him to give himself a bit of space and whips the ball in. Tell you what, Saraiva didn't know what day of the week it was. Ogbebo back onto his right foot, and the delivery spin, again, was really good, but no one to turn it home.
That was prime Praise there. He turned it onto the left foot, thought he might shoot, but actually was quite happy to go onto his weaker side and get a really good cross back to the far stick. Kouassi just not quite able to connect with it, but very good stuff from our young right winger. When he scores, you could be like, it's in from Bergin. Is it in? It's Bergin.
Atawologun with the left foot, looking forward for Ladapo. Ring comes through and makes that his.
Get under.
Luke May Parrott, first time ball for Evans Kouassi to chase. Is he onside here? Flag stays down. Kouassi on the left foot, checks back onto the right and lays off Luke May Parrott with the left foot there. Into the side netting. Aaron's Royal hooks away. Doesn't get the cleanest of connections on it. And then Zuzi with a shove in the back on the Waldridge that goes unpunished before Bergin hooks behind him. Ogbebo chases. But again, sent back towards the hashtag defence. Offside flag goes up.
Ooh.
And there's a clash there between Wilson and Aaron's Royal.
Luke
and
says
Nathan Wilson
out.
looks out. Yeah,
Oh,
that
God.
is terrible news. Both our centre-backs down there with head injuries. 32-year-old now. Looking for that through ball to the other veteran on the team, Chris Dixon, who skips beyond Ringo with a pass to Ladapo. Fizzed into the box before it's cleared by Max Cornhill.
Go on, Luke.
May Parrott battling with Saraiva before Cornhill heads it forward. Bergin up.
Oh, well up.
Does get a touch on it, and this is dangerous here. Kouassi up against Crokin. Got a little bit wide and looking for May Parrott in the box. It's Atawologun that heads it behind, but again, that combination of the front two, helped by Cheney Bergin, creating the chances. Rasoke, 10 assists for the season.
Great
Can
ball.
he get an 11th? Molyneux's flapped at it. And
Can't
has
ask for
gone
much more than that, can you?
for Evans Kouassi, has picked this up. Lovely spin from him. Can he get a cross in? He's done one better. Got himself a bit of space. The cross does come in. Out towards Ben Wells. Got his first for the tags the other day. A handball shout goes up. I'd like to see that one again.
Great strike from Ben, by the way. He's hit that beautifully. Oh,
Very
it's a
cleanly.
second right foot on Ringo, ref.
Play continues meanwhile, and Evans Kouassi has possession again. Up against Reed. Down the line for Luke May Parrott. Inside to Rasoke. His corner led to the chance there, but the foul there given against us, but really
Class.
dangerous. And I'll tell you what, I'd love to see that one again, because there were some very adamant shouts go up from
big
the
shout.
hashtag yellow shirts with Ben Wells' strike. Crokin with a similar technique to Jason Ring. Flicked on. Can Rasoke prevent the corner? No, he can't. Flag goes up immediately from the line on the near side. Saraiva towards the back stick. And then it's in. Off the crossbar. Jack Giddins couldn't get there. I think it's taken a deflection on its way in. But it's Luke Reed that will claim the goal. And Carshalton lead.
That's the difference, isn't it? It's a great corner delivery. We've had some as well. This one finds a man, he heads it home. That is literally the difference right now. It's just a moment in the box, headed away. But we can't afford them, Eddie. We cannot afford to let up goals like this at this point in the season.
Wonder if that goal has just spurred the tags forward line into action. That's a lovely pick out from Ring. So May Parrott across to Bergin. Molyneux comes out and claims it. Free kick's been given. Bergin, I think, nudged into that foul more than anything else, and Molyneux stay down. Ring. No foul throw. That's a good start in towards Wells. It's taken a touch off of a red shirt before it's cleared away.
Shoulder, I think.
May Parrott loses out there, and then the through ball here looking for Dixon. Again, Dixon v Smith in a bit of a foot race. Dixon has a runner of Oppong with him, goes around Smith, and Jack Giddens to the rescue again.
Ringo can clear his
Chance
foot there.
here, still alive, and Jack
wow.
Giddens yet again has pulled off a miraculous stop to keep the deficit at just the one, Spen.
The first save is absolutely massive. Second one avoidable. If Ringo gets some information, he doesn't need to head that away. He can hook it away, clear the danger. Great strike from Sareva, who we know has got that in his locker, but Gids, well bloody done.
Sareva floats that one in towards the box. May Parrott wins the header. And the shot comes in through a load of bodies. Gids had to watch it.
2 on 2. Oh,
And
he's
he
2 on
did.
2.
Throws it to Rasoke.
Soaks can play these all day,
Bergin's
look.
continued his run here, and Rasoke's found him. Nice touch from Bergin to Kouassi. Has May Parrott forward, goes down under the challenge of both Nzuzi and Oppong. Rasoke to deliver. It's low. Oh, it's gone through the legs of Kouassi, and Ben Wells is brought down in the box. Penalty to the Tags.
We got away with that because it's not a good ball from Soaks at all.
Really not his best delivery. Goes through the legs of Evans Kouassi, and it falls kindly for Ben Wells before the touch goes over the defender, who leaves a trailing leg and brings down Wells. It is a penalty.
Ben, and it looked like a dive to me, but it's a good dive.
Sounded like a pen though, didn't it?
He might be my favourite player of all time if he dived.
Got to score.
Evans Kouassi steps up and sends the keeper the wrong way, straight down the middle. Hashtag at back level.
It's what he does. This guy's got ice in his veins, and he scored a fair few goals. I mean, there's a little bit of competition, actually, you'd argue, between Evs and Luke Steele for top goal scorer this year. That's put Evs one closer to Luke. I think he's just one off him now, potentially.
Two behind him, but it's very close, 14 and 12.
And obviously, he's leading the assist challenge already, Evs.
By 2.
So he's having a great season. That's his first penalty, though, I think, for the club. 1-1 before the break. Very good. Well done, Ben Wells, for winning it. Let's go.
That is the half-time whistle. Level at the break. After that, reply from Evans Kouassi.
First thing, well done for getting yourselves back in the game. That's the first thing I'm going to say to you. Issues we need to be really mindful. Concentration and communication in the back line is absolutely vital. And what we cannot do, and we reminded you before the game, when we spoke about it a couple of weeks, is about, that over-committing. And there's too many times we've left ourselves 1v1, 2v2 at the back when we're attacking, trying to score a goal. Till it's gone and it's Hail Mary time, we make sure that we are set at the back. And the only other thing I need to leave with you for whatever happens in this half, they do not know how to win. And that showed in the last minutes where they go 1-0 up. Like, they're a long time without winning a game of football. We are not going to be the team today that changes that. Remember, we're a long way from having to panic on anything. We can just be patient, but we've got to be clued on, switched up. I think you've been brilliant in terms of your competing and winning balls and being around it. We've been really bright with Can. You, when you get going at people, they can't live with you. Don't slow down and wait for contact. Go and destroy them. Yeah, go and destroy them. Go with pace and power. They're expecting you to slow and be complicated. Just go and the one you fizz across the box. Brilliant. That's all we've got to do. And there'll be goals. Don't be taken by surprise when it comes across. It's a couple like you. Just go, instinct, go. You'll get a goal. Yeah.
Whistle blows, we're underway here for the second half, and it's a big second half. Point apiece at the moment. 3 points is the aim. Carshalton make one change with Tommy Bradford on. A one-club man, which is a tagline you don't give to many at this level.
Despite having the surname of another club.
Very true.
Praise left on as well, by the way. Big decision.
Could be
that
huge.
yellow card.
Cheney Bergen, meanwhile, in the box. Foul says the referee, but that's the level of intensity and desire that the Tags are going to need for the second half. Early on in the second half here, I'd like to take a quick moment to shout out today's member of the match, one of the longest serving members of the channel, at It's Ema, Irish fan that regularly comes over to support us. I'm hoping that this one will end in a win, and if so, it's dedicated to you. Oh, it's given away here by Crokin, and here is Evans Kouassi, the danger man for the Tags here, the man in form. Left-footed ball into the box, it goes over, Molyneux does it, he's made a fantastic stop, and the second time of asking, and then there's a foul in there against Asawologan. Cheney Bergen almost on hand to put us 2 up, but Fantastic stop, it has to be said. What a recovery from Molyneux.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with the little we worked Molyneux in the first half, but he's had to do something there, isn't he? I mean, that's quite unreal because Luke was on hand to just poke it home, and then Cheney tried as well after that. I can't believe it's not gone in. Fantastic work from Evans once again, though.
Good pace! You're there.
Oh,
he's
no.
saved it. Oh, wow.
No.
And the referee gets in the way a little bit of Luke May-Parrott, but he's won it back off of Bradford here. May-Parrott into Kouassi, looks to cut it back here. Max Cornell on the edge of the box, tried to place it, didn't get the cleanest of connections.
Shoot next time, Max.
Nice pass back to the goalkeeper, it would have been.
Great pass to Kouassi, almost.
And it's cleared away by the Robins, but again, nice work from Kouassi to set it back to the edge of the box. Cornhill's effort cleared away. This game really is in the balance now as Bakare drives forward for the Robins. Passes out wide here with Ladapo, who gets the better of Ring, gets a ball into the box across, well watched by Ben Wells. Ladapo in the box, cuts it backwards though to Bakare, the right-sided defender. Playing at left back today, Ladapo jinking one way then the next. Forced out wide. And then backwards to Bakare. Does get it back with a bit of room here to put a cross into the box. Max Cornell gets a touch, it's high. Dixon underneath
Let
it,
it bounce.
as is Jason Ring. Ring tries to clear, he goes down and the referee does blow for the foul. Could have gone anywhere, that ball.
Ringo, I'm sorry, mate, but that's going to have to go in the highlights, pal. The rules are the rules.
For those wondering, Nathan Wilson is sitting right there. Nath, can you come on camera and just give the people away, show them you're okay? Look at the size of his cheek, on his cheek, by the way. Look at that. Unbelievable. Makes him look better looking. Well, you couldn't get any worse. But he is okay, Ducks. Jason Ring launches that long throw of his towards Bergen, who does meet the flick. Almost fell for Cornhill. It's Bergen that gets the shot off. It's hit the post. Kouassi still with the attack alive here. Left-footed in towards Ben Wells. It's wide of the mark. Hashtag coming so close to going in front there, but not quite able to.
Cheney's so close to a debut goal, and he's had a good debut performance. He's been putting himself about. He's been the focal point of our attack, and that would have been a lovely, not powerful strike, but enough just to guide it off the post. So close.
Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant.
Get in. Oh! Cheney. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, well done.
Well up.
Met by Bergen, and Brissett's found Kouassi over the far side here. Brissett goes the run round him, and he might get it here.
Oh,
what a challenge that is from Tommy Bradford. Brissett made the move after Bergen's deft touch from the long kick. And he made the run as well, the right run, to give the space to Kouassi.
It was really good.
Got really lucky that the ball fell to him and almost bagged himself a second in as many games. But for a very, very good last-ditch challenge from the skipper, Tommy Bradford. Ringo, throw into the box, headed away by Bakare. Waldridge hooks it high for Jason Ring, who's wandered into the box unmarked here. Gets a ball in towards Cornell's header. Takes a touch, a deflection. Ben Wells seems to be the only person protesting for something, maybe a handball. But the deflection fell kindly for Henry Molyneux.
And Luke can't have been that far away from just helping that in there. Just needed a bit more. I mean, Max is the guy you wanted to fall to. Just needed a bit more power on it. Difficult when they're looping like that. Get rid.
To be fair, Cornhill seemingly got the power behind it. It takes a touch off of someone.
Yeah. This game's in the balance, you're right, though. Like, I do think there's going to be a winner.
Next
or
goal's
at least
massive.
another goal, yeah.
Massive. And it's Carshalton that come forward. Hashtag defending to do. And Matty Waldridge has done it.
Cheney wants it.
Exquisitely. Looking for the long ball to Cheney Bergen. What a ball this could be. Bergen, 1-on-1, goes for goal early. Tried to catch the keeper off guard. He had the room for the shot. But it's a good stop from Molyneux. And behind for a corner ball. Matty Waldridge, though. That's outrageous play.
We've got a striker that wants to get in behind. He's asked for it. Matty's put it exactly the right position. Really happy with the work Cheney did in the build-up, the receiving of the ball. I think might have rushed the shot a little bit. Probably could have taken another touch and made it a bit more of a side foot finish.
I think it's because he's seen Molyneux's positioning.
Yeah.
He was quite far out of goal. I understand why he's taking the shot. Just didn't quite catch it as cleanly.
It's all us in this half. We just haven't got the goal yet, which worries me.
Risoke into the box there. Smith gets the touch. It's over everyone. And it is out for a goal kick. Nathan Smith popped up with some great goals for Hashtag in the past. Not able to add to his tally there, though. Kouassi battling with Crokin. Crokin wins the header. Back with Hashtag and Ben Wells. Waldridge round the corner.
Careful,
Parrott
mate.
works
Careful,
it
mate.
towards him. And Waldridge does get a touch. Bakare's head up. Waldridge underneath it again. Brissett can't get to the ball, but it's fallen for Bergin here. And it could be a massive chance here.
Good, Jade.
Inside to Jaden Brissett. Got too much on it. Worked nicely. And Brissett in good goal scoring form after the finish on Saturday. Couldn't quite take that one.
Unlucky, Jade, unlucky.
Ring, meanwhile. Ball slips out of his hands and goes high. Bergin still wins the header. Ben Wells trying to get there. It's cleared away.
Got to win this.
Rosoke hooked back into an area, but no one there, and that will fall kindly for Henry Molyneux.
The running Matty's getting through here is superb, by the way.
Long kick here. Smith has to watch it, and he does. Dixon drops
offside.
off and gets there first. But the pass from Reed intercepted well by Rosoke. Great desire from the boys in this second half, it has to be said. They really have gone up a gear.
Yeah, I don't know what Dev said at half-time, but it's worked.
Wells looking for the through ball towards May Parrott or Bergin. Finds neither of them, but the head has fallen kindly for May Parrott. Just hesitated, but it will fall for Kouassi. Goes for goal and finds the back of the net! Evans Kouassi is the man again! Fingers to the post, the man is ice cold! Gets in! What a goal that could prove to be!
Evans Kouassi. That is a hell of a strike, but Luke May Parrott, all the boys in the build-up, Sue bloody Perb. Love it, and it's no less than we deserve. That isn't us nicking a winner, potentially. That is us taking what we have earned. This second half has been nothing short of sensational. And I hope we hold on, Eddie. I really hope we hold on. Football's football, right? And there's going to be a little bit of a flip now of momentum. They're going to come at us a bit more, they have to. But if we can keep doing what we're doing, we can score more. We've made them look very, very average this half. I still fancy Cheney for a goal.
Yeah, he's going to get one. And it might be
Bullying
here.
him. Look at him.
Unbelievable touches there from Bergin. Away from Atawologan. Finds May Parrott, who's offside here. He's just missed the target anyway. I think it's the right call. But Bergin there, that is just unbelievable. Rommel as well, as you can see behind us, is okay too. So a little bit of an update for you on both of the injuries. Through ball from Molyneux, meanwhile. Does find Dixon, who shrugs off Ring. Into the box now, sets it to the substitute, Ifianye. He goes down there. Referee has given a free kick and a dive, as well as a yellow card for Ifianye. I would like to see it back when there was contact, but the referee, no hesitation whatsoever. Goes straight for the yellow card, Spem.
I mean, that's superb refereeing. I've got no idea if he's diving or not, but it's superb.
Dive. Booked him for diving. Anyone else themselves when he blew his whistle?
Crokin forward towards the other top scorer, Salami. It's Wells who's had a fantastic second half.
Yeah, he's made a big difference.
That meets the ball in the air. Inside to Ifianye, who's come a long way to get the ball. Up against May Parrott, skips away from him. And the ball into the box is dangerous for Dixon.
Oh my God.
And for a man of his quality, that is a huge miss.
Come on, boys, hold firm. We don't want another Cray Wanderers in our hands.
Sareva with the ball in towards Reed. It's Crokin, I think, that gets the final touch. And out of play it goes for a goal kick, despite the protestations from Carshalton. Shinobare back to Molyneux. Sends it high and long. Crokin, the intended target. Cornhill wins it yet again, but only as far as Ifianye can go on either foot, this man. And he goes on the left, away from Ring. Ball into the box, headed behind by Cornhill. Backs up Ringo really nicely, but it will be another corner. And he goes forward to his centre-back partner, Atawologan. Sprays out wide, but it's cut out by Josh Rosoke. Now hashtag up the other end. Can they kill the game off
shoot
here?
from there. Josh could have shot.
Rosoke driving forward into a crossing position.
Are we going corners, though?
Slows the game down and goes backwards to Kouassi.
Cheney at the back post.
Game management there from the tags, just to slow the game down in the final stages. Max Cornhill backwards to Shakumbi. Round the corner towards Brissett, but given away.
That's not what we're doing.
To Shonobare. Nathan Smith away. Bergin up against Atawologan. Atawologan's header will only go out for a hashtag throw as the seconds tick away here. Vital seconds.
Frustrating
and it will
that,
be a
because
change.
Soaks has done everything right in terms of actually not panicking, keep the ball. He's gone back and then sent it long. It's completely wasteful. Well, what a big game Evs has had for us there. 2 goals, but actually a very good performance, I think, in general. Man of the match, do you think?
I think so. So far, certainly.
I
There's
think
plenty of
you
good
look at
performances
Cheney as well and a couple others, but I think there's 2 goals.
The match winner at the moment. Work to do still. Joshua Soke throws it down the line towards Bergin. It's over him. And then it finds Jermaine Anderson. Bergin goes for goal for range! Oh my word! You are taking the absolute Michael! Cheney Bergin steals the 3 points with an absolute stunner of a winner.
Listen, I'm not going to blow my own trumpet, but when he came on and scored against us for Chatham, I said to Devs, he looks all right, should we try and get him? Well, we got him, and that's what he can do. You've got to have some serious confidence to hit that shot. At this point in the game, I know Molyneux has been off his line a fair bit, but a 2-1 up, we've just made a defensive change. We're trying to see the game out. If he doesn't score, he's going to get all kinds of abuse. But he's put it in the top bins, lads. And he's had a hell of a performance. A hell of a performance, Eddie.
Were you just talking about Evans Kouassi player of the match? Has that changed your mind, Spen?
I think it's got to be between those 2. And I think he's been the heart of everything good that we've done going forward, Cheney.
Cheney! Yes!
What a player. What a boy.
What a finish.
What a win.
And what a goal that could prove to be this season.
You know what
a
we saw
massive
there?
goal.
I don't know if the cameras picked it up, Eddie, but we saw a very, very rare Jay Devereaux fist bump celebration. You can see what it means to him. You don't see a lot of them from Devs.
Get in! Go, Rays!
That is the full-time whistle.
Come on.
Cheney Bergin steals all 3 points from the tags in what is a huge 6-pointer. And the 6 points go to hashtag.
Massive. You can see what it means for the league table, but it might mean just as much for the confidence, for the mentality, for the running, for the fans, for you lot watching on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as we did.
And if you did enjoy that one, subscribe for more. There's plenty more where that comes from. This is not over. There's plenty more football to play. Members, you can head here if you want to check out that post-match reaction. And we'll catch you in the next one. The scrap continues. Up the tags.